What's up, everybody? Sorry you can't see me. I'm in a pickup truck, my old work truck. I need to get me well, the door jamb light works, but the dome light blowed out. So I'm gonna get me a strip or something, like a little light at the top. But just stopped at Burger King. I'm gonna try that new steakhouse burger. I'm not gonna do it on camera, obviously it's dark. But I just wanted to make a quick video. So I've been busy, y'all, but I'm not tired now. But I'm gonna try to make a little quick video for y'all. All right. Something that I've been noticing that I need to address. Um, there's a lot of women out here um, that you need to be very cautious of, brothers. If you are a considered a creep, a reject, or a misfit, or anything of that nature, you need to be very cautious of these type women because they're very dangerous. Now, you don't really have to do anything, but you can just say something that's a little off, or you can give women that ick factor, and they will literally try to put you in prison or try to get you canceled simply for just existing, you know. Uh, but the funny part, here's the funny part, they'll call you a creep. They'll try to get you canceled on all social media. They'll try to get your YouTube, your Discord, everything taken away from you so you can't talk. However, they'll date a criminal, a guy that's a convicted felon that's known to beat up women and everybody in between, and they'll date this man and have children with him, but they won't date a guy that's considered a creep. Now, I can prove this, okay? Now, I'm not going to say where, but there was this particular young lady. I made a comment somewhere, and this particular lady, she said something about, you sound like a creep. You sound like a, well, I can't say the word on YouTube, but you sound like someone that would basically take something sexually, is what she said. I can't use that word, but you know what I mean. She said, you sound like one of those type guys. I was like, so what I told her is I said, excuse me, miss, I'm sorry that you feel that way, but you need to get mental help if you feel that I am that type of person from just one comment. And I told her, I said, now, I said, I don't know why you're harassing me. I said, if you don't stop, I'm going to report you for harassment. See, that's what you have to do. When these women try to cancel you, these women are delusional, okay? Guys, be very watchful of these type women. They're very delusional, and they will destroy you because they have the power to do it. These type women, they know the power that they possess. They can literally get a man locked up for no reason. They will have sex with a man and then turn around and say he forced himself upon her and put him in jail. And he never did it. They had consensual sex, and she'll just turn around and do it because she is dangerous. She is delusional. She is of the the feminazi agenda. I'm telling you, these are the type of women I call feminazis. Okay, you need to be very mindful of these type women because you don't have to do anything, and I mean absolutely nothing. You don't have to do anything to provoke these women. They will seek out and find you and try to destroy you for no reason because they are that desperate for attention and to try to protect, quote unquote. You can't see my fingers; it's in the dark, but they're trying to protect women. But in turn, they're actually destroying the fabric and the basically the threads. They're destroying the threads that bond men and women together. These type of women are very, very strange. They're very strange, and they're very dangerous. The reason why I say they're strange is because I was just minding my own business. I just commented because it was a Frankenstein chick, and I said, wow, I would love to build me a Frankenstein chick in real life. You know, only instead of using actual body parts, using like a robot, like, you know, something like a robot type thing. If she felt so uncomfortable about it, she could have said, I'm sorry, that made me feel very uncomfortable. And I would have said, oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. And that would have been the end of it. But she has to go and start trying to insult me and saying that makes you sound like a, you know, RPer. I'm going to just say RPer because I can't say the word, an RP person, you know, person that takes stuff that they shouldn't, you know, sexually. Yeah, she said that I sound like one of those type guys, you know, and she's making all these assumptions off of one comment. So that's why you have to be very careful. Don't play into it. What you need to do is just be an adult because, you know, I'm not trying to put women down, but a lot of women think like children. And I hate to say it, but they've been pampered from a very young age, and they haven't been actually held accountable for the wrong that they do. So when that happens, they act and think like children. So you have to be very, 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 very careful with these types of women. I mean, very careful. I don't care what you may think or what you may have to say. Just be very, very careful. I'm telling you. I'm telling you what I know. You have to be very careful. Okay? These women will destroy your life. Be cautious of the feminazis. I'm telling you, they will destroy you. Yep. I don't even know if I can say the word feminazi. I don't even know if I can put it in the title because this video might get flagged or whatever. I'm not sure. Yeah, the last video, I know I was acting crazy and silly, and this was more of a serious one. I was just trying to do that because some people were like, oh, your videos are boring or whatever like that. So I'm sorry. So I was trying to make it interesting by just acting a fool, acting all silly, and then towards the end I started being more serious because I wanted to get your attention, and once I got your attention, I wanted to try to, say what I had to say. This one is strictly going to be no BS, just straight to it, because I'm going to make this video relatively short, hopefully. But I'm just trying to, be a warning, for, fellas out there. We have to completely disengage and, from these types of women that are dangerous. We need to disengage and completely not talk to them. Shut them off, ignore them, and if they try to press, and they try to keep insulting you, you get them immediately for harassment. Don't even hesitate. Just say, this woman is harassing me. I want to report her. Boom, there you go. Problem solved. She'll think twice about trying to get you out. I'm telling you. I know what I'm talking about. You know why I know this? The reason why I know this is because you can't fight women. You just can't. And I don't mean that like physically. I mean, I'm talking about when the state is involved, laws are involved, you cannot. And I repeat, you cannot fight women. You can't do it. It's impossible. You will lose every time as a man. The only way a woman can fight a woman is with another woman. That's it. That is the only equal to them. And it's funny because Mr. Well, I could beat a woman physically, but I ain't talking about physically, because you can't do that. There will be at least 10 guys that will come up and they will destroy you if you try to put one finger on that woman. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, and do not, and I repeat, do not find yourself in a place where you allow a woman to try to destroy your life. Don't do it. Now, I can see these women a mile away, and I neutralize the threat instantly. Like this woman came to me in the comments. She's starting to say stuff. She didn't have to say any of this thing. She could have just she could have kept her little mouth shut. But she wants to start insulting me, calling me an, RP person. She was trying to say all these things and trying to say all this stuff and whatnot like that. I'm like, look, you need to leave. You need to relax. You need to leave me alone and just go on about your separate business. Don't say anything to me anymore, because if you keep talking, I'm going to get you for harassment. And that's how you deal with it. What you have to do with these type of women, you have to get them before they get you. You don't fight them. You don't beat them up. You don't try to stalk them. You don't do none of that. You play at their own little game. Because look, these type of women do not understand what a victim is. These type of women, they try to center their entire life, their entire existence about being a victim, and that is part of the feminazi agenda. All women are victims until proven otherwise. All men are creeps and killers until proven otherwise. That's how these women try to paint a picture. And when they grow up thinking like this, they're going to seriously damage and destroy young, innocent men's lives. And I'm serious. And it's so sad that this has to happen like this. I made a video about this a long time ago, that a woman falsely accused a man of doing some stuff that he never done. He didn't even know this woman. And she said she targeted this man because he looked creepy. And, she said, I looked at him and he just made me feel creepy. So therefore I just said that he did all these things. And they was like, are you serious? And this actually happened. Man went to prison and everything, but they found out she lied. They got the man out of prison and they put her tail in prison, I'm telling you. Your life can change just like that. If a woman wants you destroyed, that's all she has to do, and your life's over. That's why I'm probably not going to date anymore because I think it's too dangerous. I really think it's too dangerous to date because I know this sounds crazy, but I honest to God think it's just too dangerous to date anymore. You can't trust women. Like, you don't know what kind of emotional trauma she's been through. You don't know what she might do. One second she might be with you, and the next second she's trying to destroy your life. I just can't take that risk. I mean, granted, I am a, well, I can't say that word. I am a reject, so to speak, and women will make it known that they don't want me, and I say, I know. You don't have to keep telling me. I already know you don't want me. You don't have to keep telling me. I already know. So, with that type of rhetoric that they come up with all this type of sideways noise, I can shut it down real quick because what you do is you show them that they're not the victim and that you have charge in the situation. By what I mean by that is they're trying to say stuff to you like say, oh, you're gay or you're this or you're that. You say, stop harassing me or I'm going to report you for harassment. A lot of times that shuts them down because they don't know what to say to that because they're not used to a man using straight logic in a way of in his own defense, because normally a guy will just start, usually men will they'll either ignore her or they'll start, lashing out. Don't do either of the two. Like I know ignoring them may help in some situations, but you don't want to do that because these women being the victim, if you ignore them, they're gonna try even harder to try to get you silenced. So what you do is you just tell them, hey, look, I'm gonna report you if you don't stop, and you need to leave me alone. You're harassing me. And I'm gonna tell you something. You're gonna see the little light bulbs and the little gears and stuff inside the little brains turning. They're gonna say, oh no, I don't want to get canceled, but it depends on how much of a victim mentality she's been taught. What we call I'm not trying to go into too much in the pills, but women to take the pink pill, so we say. We got the black pill, the red pill, and the blue pill, and then they got the pink pill. I think the pink pill is basically that type of ideology. They feel that all women are victims and that they all need to have some kind of special pass for destroying men's lives. Simply because, oh yeah, look at that guy. You can tell he's a creep. No, you can't tell. He might just have autism. Like me. Women, I mean, I can't think how many times women have called me a creep. I just kind of just brush it off now because I know I have mild autism, and women are going to they're going to they're going to latch on to that, and they're going to try to rip me apart. But they in the past they used to do that, but now they try to latch on to me. I just push them off. Say, look, stop harassing me. Stop it. Leave me alone. And when you do that, they don't know how to respond to that. Yep. And I think I made this video long enough. I'm going to just you know I'm gonna close it out here, but I'm just gonna say this last thing. Look, brothers, be very careful, and ladies, if there are any ladies watching this, be very careful because these women can come after you too. Know how I know? They come after Roma Army all the time. The chick Roma Army, they come after her all the time. They say she's a misogynist. They say that she hates women when really she doesn't. She's trying to educate men about women's agenda. Not all, but most. Well, I don't even want to say most because I don't know most women. I know a lot that are bad, and I know some that are good. Most of the women I know are bad, but I know a lot that are still good. So yeah. I'm not gonna put her name out there, but I'm talking to an escort chick right now, and it's very interesting. The conversations we have are very interesting. She asked me a lot of questions because she was like, "Wait, you just lost your virginity?" I'm like, "Yeah, I lost it, I think a couple of years ago." She goes, "Wow, that's insane." I said, "Yeah, no." And she's just like, well, why?" I said, "Because women don't want me." She goes, "What?" I said, "Yeah, they treat me like I'm some kind of criminal. They tell me a creep and all." She goes, "You don't seem creepy to me." I said, "You don't think I'm creepy?" She goes, "No." I said, even though I asked for all those butt and boobs pictures, she goes, "No, you're a man." She says, "I understand that. I mean, you're a heterosexual man. You want to see that?" I was like, "Well, yeah." She goes, "Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that." I was like, interesting. And I'm thinking to myself, a woman that basically sells her body and sells pictures of her body and sells her time to talk to men, uh, she can understand this, but the average woman that walks around every day, she can't figure this out. I'm like, They think, oh, you're a creep. You're this. You're that. No, I'm not. I'm not a creep. You're just. You need to get mental help. That's what you need. You know. But I don't know. I'm sitting out here for a while. My neighbors probably think I'm crazy. Well, they already know I'm a little off. But yeah. Yeah. Well, I I got to drive down the path to get to the actual homestead, but I'm not going there. I'm just going to make the video here outside the skirts of, yep. Anyways, I'm going to go and eat my food, and I'm going to enjoy myself, and I want you all to enjoy yourself and stay safe and be careful. Be very careful, because the feminazi will try to destroy you. So, yes. Anyway, the Strange One signing out. Peace out.